Welcome everybody again to our Blessino scholarship game. So here now we have our spinning lucky number game. We'll have more games in the future, and the purpose of all these games is to provide scholarships to people around the world and in impoverished or countries that have challenging situations. So Blessino is the charity game where everybody wins. It's a unique online game that offers you the chance to win cash prizes while supporting the education for underprivileged youth in Africa, and also helps with African Americans looking to connect back to Africa. With every spin, you contribute to the lives of people in Africa and gives them a chance to win. Blessino also provides a transparent and socially responsible game experience that you can feel good about. This is important. You want a game that you can feel good about, but while feeling good, you also doing something that's really, really important or has real value, which is connect people to youth in Africa and African Americans back to Africa. The mission is to empower young Africans and help them to overcome extreme poverty. So every game, with every game we fund, with every game we're able to help people. A portion of the funds goes directly to fund scholarships, educational programs, and immersive travel experiences. So then, with every spin, somebody wins. You win, another person across the world wins. So let's go over briefly here how to play the game. So to play the game, you gotta place the Blessina on this form. The form is right there. Everybody here has a form or has had a form, or get the form from the person that referred them. Then you send the Blessinas to this corporate wallet. That's the wallet that's listed right here, starting with CAWQ and ending with LUUY. So to play the game, you're gonna make sure you have enough chips to play. So you're gonna choose your numbers, pick a number between 1 and 144. You can choose up to 12 numbers. You send the chips to that same corporate wallet that we showed you earlier up here. You can send chips to each number you select. You send 12 chips to that corporate wallet right here, and the total amount of chips should match the number of selections you've made. And then you're going to spin until we find three winning numbers. So we spin until we find three winning numbers. Continue to spin until we have three numbers that win. So the winners of the spinning game will share up to 33% of the total chips placed in the game that day. So we want to encourage everybody to keep spinning, keep sharing, and let the blessings grow. Let me introduce you to our blessing circle. This is important because in our system, the blessings make a full circle. The blessings are going a full circle. And here in the circle, you can see every Lucina starts a blessing chain, and it continues to help people around the world and returns back to the original Blessina player. There's more details on how this works. If people want to know it, you can get on one of our training calls to understand more about how Blessinas work. But the most important thing to understand is that when these Blessinas are placed, they enter an entire system, which goes to purchase and buy and burn and add liquidity to our DPLIQ and our Dreamers token. These tokens are part of our interactive token system, and those tokens are also involved in the form of providing scholarships for people on both sides of the world. Both sides of the world, because here on our games tonight, you have a lesson. So everybody here learns a little bit about our system, learns more about blockchain, learns more about the mission. And this is important because financial literacy is the scholarship that happens on both sides. So we, on this side, the people who are playing the game, able to win the scholarship, and also people on in Africa are able to win scholarships as well. Those prizes are a blessing, and those prizes are in Blessinas, which come back into the same loop to continue the loop about Blessinas and the scholarship that we are providing people worldwide. So to make it clear as to what we are and how it works, let me go ahead and give you a breakdown of the Blessino chips and the use of the proceeds. When the Blessinas are placed, people here's how Blessinos start to provide a blessing. As you can see here in the numbers on the screen, it shows that we get 5% that goes to buy, burn, and add liquidity to Dreamers. The Dreamers token and DPLIQ. 5% buy and burn and DPLIQ, and we're adding liquidity to have a dream, our Dreamers token. 5% liquidity boost on that. Now, what that goes into is that it goes into the scholarship. So the winnings, 33% of the winnings, 33% of the winnings is going to be a significant portion, but it goes to help to fund scholarships. And the scholarships for DAHU, DAHU means decentralized, actually means digitally assisted human. DAHU is a digitally assisted human. And some scholarships go towards helping underprivileged people in Africa and covering some of their expenses, right? government expenses to help pave the way for them to escape extreme poverty, give some light at the end of the tunnel. Also, people here that play in game, 30% is in game prices. So you, the people who hear us, we all get a chance to benefit from the game prices. And that means that an equal share, 50% as well, of the proceeds goes into a live gaming prize pool. So that means that people who are here today, they get an immediate incentive, right? The immediate incentive is that you get to win today. And that's the immediate incentive to players. So it adds to the excitement of the machine experience. Therefore, prizes are promptly distributed at the end of each game. So at the end of each game, the winners are able to receive your winning chips, and the scholarships are able to be slotted for people to be able to receive scholarships. In addition, we have 7% that goes for operations and 7% that goes for Dream Suite. So you want to ensure that Blessino runs smoothly and continues to grow. 7% of the proceeds 7% of the proceeds cover essential operation costs like platform maintenance, marketing, and some of the costs associated with running the game. So while the 7% covers the Dream Suite license fees that goes to the Dream Suite owner that make this possible using the Dream Suite. Lastly, there's a second chance pool. If you look, 33 and 33 is 66 plus 7 and 7 is 14, and there's a second chance pool. The remaining of the second chance pool, again, above is also 5 and 5. So if you add all these numbers up, you'll start to see how percentages work out. 5 and 5 is 10, 33 and 33, 66 plus 10 is 76 plus 14. It gives us 90, and then a second chance pool. The remaining 10% is strategically reappropriated into the Dream Play token. That goes into the hold free, the Dream Play tokenization free. And this what it does, this replenishes the original Blessino, and it returns it to the person who was placing Blessino inside of the Blessino. And so that goes to the Blessino players. They go back to their wallet, and it gives them the second chance to win. So here, everybody's a winner. Nobody is a loser in our system. Everybody wins because by playing here, it gives everybody a scholarship, prize money. It goes back into the operations of the system, and people who play get a second chance, and yet it strengthens the token in the entire ecosystem for all of us that are in this ecosystem. I'm going to read this disclaimer, and then so people understand what it is. So this is effective 11th of April 2025, and we want to go ahead and clarify again what Blessino is and what it isn't, so people understand. And so effective April 11th, 2025, we want people to understand that you feel welcome to Blessino as a humanitarian-focused gaming platform designed to provide an uplifting and engaging experience. So we want you to see this disclaimer before participating in any activities or using any features on the platform. So we want to make it abundantly clear that Blessino is not a casino. Blessino is not a casino. While our platform features game-like mechanics, mini games and simulations that often utilize tokens, chips, and other virtual items, these elements exist solely for entertainment, education, and community engagement purposes. There's no real money, gambling, or wagering occurs on the site. Blessino neither facilitates or promotes any form of gambling, betting, or chance-based monetary gain. There's no investment value. But Blessino is not an investment platform. Participation in our game or activities should never be considered a financial investment. Rewards other achievements earned within the platform do not represent equity, financial interest, or any speculative opportunity in Blessino or any third party. Use of virtual items. All virtual tokens, tips, points, badges, and other digital assets on Blessino are exclusively for use within our gaming environment. So they're only for use within our gaming environment. These virtual items possess no real-world monetary value. They possess no real-world monetary value. In addition, it cannot be exchanged for real currency, goods, or services outside the Blessino platform. They're also non-transferable and may not be resold, gifted, or exchanged with other users or third parties. Blessino is humanitarian focused. It exists solely, but Blessino exists to foster kindness, empathy, and a positive global impact through gameplay. While certain in-game actions may align with real-world charitable outcomes or educational experiences, all such components are governed by their own terms and do not constitute monetary contributions unless explicitly stated in a separate campaign or promotion. In addition, number 5 says, there are no guarantees or warranties. Participation in Blessino does not guarantee any specific outcomes, rewards, or experiences. All content is provided as is without warranties of any kind, whether expressed or implied. We reserve the right to modify suspend or terminate any aspect of the platform at our discretion. Legal and age compliant. Users must comply with all applicable laws and regulations in their jurisdiction when accessing or using the platform. Blessino is intended for users aged 13 or older and is not available to individuals in jurisdictions where such content may be restricted. By using Blessino, your acknowledgement and you acknowledge and agree to the terms and confirm your understanding of the platform's nature and purpose. For additional information, please refer to our terms and service and privacy policy. And so by continuing the game today, you do agree by these terms, you agree to these terms. So everybody understands what Blessino is, what it isn't, you understand our disclaimer, and how we work. All right, guys, and at this point, we're going to turn it over to our game master, who's going to give us, share with us some lessons on financial literacy. We're going to bring up Game Master to share with us a lesson on financial literacy.
Hello, Showmaster. You ready for me?
Absolutely. In this minute, while you're coming up, Game Master, we want to make sure that everybody go ahead and fixes their forms. When we mentioned winning legs, you have to make sure that we get the action of winning legs, and the other user, which was Sun, make sure that we have the right number of Blessinos for Sun as well, and then all the forms will be closed here within the next 5 minutes.
So today we're going to have today's lessons. This lesson is going to be biblically based. Some lessons will be, some lessons will not. Some lessons will not have biblical context. Some lessons will have biblical context. So today's lessons, this lesson is all of the Bible, of Matthew 25 and 14. It's the parable of the bags of gold, as it reads in the New International Version, of which I'm reading, which is in English and Swahili, just in case you wanted to know. Again, it would be like a man going on a journey who called his servants and trusted his wealth to them. To one he gave 5 bags of gold, to another 2 bags, to another 1 bag, each according to his ability. Then he went on his journey. The man who had received the 5 bags of gold went at once to put his money to work and gained 5 bags more. Also one of the 2 bags of gold gained 2 more. But the man who received 1 bag went off and dug a hole in the ground and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those servants returned and settled accounts with them. The man who received the 5 bags of gold brought the other 5. Master, he said, you've trusted me with 5 bags of gold. See, I have gained 5 more. His master replied, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and show your master's happiness. The man with 2 bags of gold also came. Master, he said, you have trusted me with 2 bags of gold. See, I have gained 2 more. His master replied, well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful with a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Come and show your master's happiness. Then the man who had received 1 bag of gold came. And master, he said, I knew that you were a hard man, harvesting where you have not sown, gathering where you have not scattered seed. So I was afraid. I went out and hid your gold in the ground. See, here's what belongs to you. His master replied, you wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I had not sown and gather where I have not scattered seed. Well, then you should have put my money on deposit with the bankers, so that when I return, I would have received it back with interest. So take that bag of gold from him and give it to the one who had 10 bags. For whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they will have will be taken from them. And throw the worthless servant outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So the principles here are valid for all of us. And these are principles that are valid for all of us, whether or not we are particularly Christian. But the principles, not only are they valid for all of us, they work. They're working principles. So we're going to go into the principles of the lesson or the parable of the talents. This is called the parable of the bag of gold, as it's called. And biblical principles of stewardship and investment. So welcome to our exploration of biblical wisdom on stewardship and investment. Today we will examine how ancient teachings provide timeless guiding for managing resources. Our journey centers on the parable of the talents and God's perspective on faithful resource multiplication. The parable of the talents, Matthew 25, 14, and 30, highlights the entrusting. The master gave 3 servants different amount of wealth before his journey. And the scripture says he gave them each according to their ability. The management, 2 servants doubled their talents, 1 buries his portion in fear. The reckoning. The master rewards the productive servants. The fearful one faces the consequences. So understanding biblical stewardship, God's ownership in Psalms 24, verse 1, the earth is the Lord's and everything in it. So the simple concept, everything belongs to God. All the resources that on earth, all the resources that you're looking for, that you want to come into your life, whether it's money or anything, all the resources you want, they all belong to God. Human management. We are temporary caretakers of God's resources. So again, even as resources pass through our hands, those resources belong to God. So we are actually caretakers of God's divine resources. We're called to diligence and faithful administration. We're called to diligence and responsibility of what we're giving. As a caretaker of someone else's resources, caretaker of God's resources, we're called to be faithful in administration. And as you can see from the parable, we're called to multiply those resources. So another way to look at this is God as the ultimate investor. God is the ultimate investor. Entrusting God distribute resources according to your ability. So one received 5 bags, so he obviously had proven his ability to multiply. One got 2 bags, he had proven his ability to multiply, not as much as the one had 5. So as you see here, God gave the resources as a shrewd or as a sophisticated investor, God is, or as a all-knowing investor even. God gave resources according to his ability. And so he gave one, and obviously it turned out that when he gave one was not a proper multiplier of resources, did not multiply resources, so he said those resources would even be taken from him. He's empowering. God provides the opportunity for the faithful stewards to grow. God desires fruitfulness and multiplication. And when he returns, he looked for the multiplication. Look for the multiplication. So the resources that have been given to you, the resources that have been given to you today, resources that will be given to you in the future, are looking for them to be multiplied. Rewarding celebrates and expands the responsibility of the faithful. Rewards the faithful. Multiply what we've been given. So what we need to do, we need to recognize gifts. Our talents or gift as a resource, our talents. P&R, personal natural resources. Our talents, resources, and opportunities. We got to recognize the gifts that we've been given. Sometimes we don't recognize those gifts, and therefore we don't multiply them. But God gave us these resources. These resources are intended to be multiplied. Develop our skills. Need to cultivate and improve on what you received. Apply wisely. Put the resources to a productive use. Increase the impact. Multiply influence and resources for kingdom purposes. That is the purpose. If you want to receive resources, people ask me often and say, well, how do you get wealthy? And I say, one of the ways I say is that increase your ability and prove you have ability. Number 2, understand that God's resources are for his work. So if you want God to give you resources, more resources, have yourself found be doing his work. Be found doing his work. If you're found doing his work, God's going to bring the resources to that work. Risk, responsibility, and faith. Wise risk-taking, the faithful servants invested boldly. They trusted their master's character. They embraced opportunity despite uncertainty. Wise risk-taking. Faith-based inaction. Fear-based inaction. The third servant buried his talent. His fear paralyzed potential growth. He misunderstood his master's expectations. He stated that he thought his master would be pleased just to receive back what he gave you to receive it back. But obviously his master was unpleased in the fact that what he had given him did not multiply. Faith in action. Biblical stewardship requires courage. It means stepping out with wisdom. Faith without works remains unfruitful. So how do we apply these principles today? In our personal finance, you should budget with a purpose. You should understand that your resources, even though the resources have to pay this bill, that other bill, you still need to do your best to use your resources with a purpose that serves God. Invest with wisdom and giving generously. We already know here in Dream Play world, the more you give, the more you get. The more you give, the more you get. Career and skills. Developing your abilities. The ones who have the most ability, the greater ability, receive more bags of gold. Develop your abilities. These financial literacy lessons are developing your abilities. We have classes. We have beyond this 40 days of financial literacy lessons. There's also your 40-day segments, depending on if you want to be a Dahu or you want to be a dream builder. You want to build dreams or you want to be a Dahu. Each area has 40-day classes. So 160 days of classes of lessons you could take that absolutely increase your ability. And that increased ability will bring you more of God's resources. Serving excellently, and mentoring others, helping others to increase their ability. That will bring you more resources. These principles you put in your life are 100% guaranteed to work. Business leadership, creating value, ethical practices, and focuses on kingdom impact. All of these things, you apply these principles in your life today, and you apply these principles over this 40-day period, just even this first 40-day period, and you'll see the resources in your life change dramatically. You apply them over a 120-day period, you'll see an even bigger change. Everything we have comes from God. We manage not own our resources. Recognize that, but then you'll be more thoughtful. Even in the way you pay your bills, in the way you do your things, you'll be more thoughtful of how you manage those resources. Number 2, embrace active stewardship. Multiplication requires intentional investment. Growth comes through faithful action. Overcome fear with faith. Don't let fear bury your potential. Trust God's character as you invest. 4, anticipate accountability. The master will return. God is watching. How do you multiply what he entrusted? Ask yourself that question at the same time you go to ask for additional resources. If you ask yourself that question every time you go to ask for additional resources, you'll train yourself to be more productive with the resources you have. And therefore, you will absolutely receive more resources. That's our lesson for today. One thing to take away from this is that there are unlimited resources available to you. Unlimited. God has unlimited resources, so there are unlimited resources available to you. You have to make it that the resources come to you, and that God continues to send resources to you, and He continues to send resources to you in greater number. And you do that by increasing your ability and being a faithful steward of the resources that's given to you. DreamPlay and Blessino help you do that. But doing the daily things that we do in DreamPlay and Blessino, it helps you embrace all the key factors from this lesson, and actually helps you automatically put this lesson into play in your life, which will increase your resources, increase your ability, and increase your resources. That's today's lesson. Thank you very much. Showmaster, are you ready to take it back over?
Absolutely. Game Master, thank you so much. What an amazing lesson. Let me go over these conclusions here again. It says recognize divine ownership. Everything we have comes from God. We manage our own resources. So some of the lessons you're going to learn here are going to be just kind of run in the mill. Some of them are going to include biblical lessons, because we do believe here that some of the principles that are around are biblical principles. And if you follow these principles, this is how you're able to manifest or make more Blessinas using our system, because the system is a blessing system. So the system is really meant to run on these principles. Like the servant, the people who are able to utilize their talents are able to utilize their talents and have more talents. And that's why we say here in Blessina, the more you win, the more you can help people. The more you help, the more you win. And the more you help, the more you win, or the more you're blessed. And then you can turn around and increase your blessings again. This is a beautiful, beautiful takeaway, because people can able to apply these things to understand how they work, right? And another big thing that I took away from this, which I find to be all these years I've looked at, I've read different parts of the Bible, been to church, but I've never even known that God was an investor. I mean, just right there in that one scripture, it shows you that God said you should invest or put it with the bank. I had never ever seen nothing like that in my entire life, and so I'm really excited. This is the purpose of the purpose of these games, because when we spin, we get to win. But we only win prizes. We also get, which we didn't talk about here, we also get a 1% drip back over time. But also we get to learn. We get to learn the financial literacy part, so we get to increase our ability, our knowledge about finances, about blockchain, about everything that's happening here. And it also gives the people on the other side of the world who are escaping extreme poverty, and doing that, it also gives those people an opportunity to learn as well through the scholarship process. So I'm really excited about what we have here and how people are able to benefit. Right, and so I'm gonna go ahead first on chat 3, you can you can look on our chat 3 link, and you'll be able to see the winners from our last game. These are the winners from our last game here on chat 3. All of our winners, the Blessinas, will be posted on our chat 3 show arena page, on our chat 3 page, so people are able to come back and look at the winnings afterwards and see who are the winners and the winning numbers. Congratulations again to all of our winners, Ms. Biz Queen 555, Ms. TP. Congratulations to you again, Biz Queen, T Ruff, and Don B. Those are some of our winners from our last game. So congratulations to all the winners from the last game. Again, if a person is here and not able to be on this call for some reason, all the winnings will be posted. All the winners will be placed here or posted here on our chat 3 live page. So here's our transparency report as well. That's on our live page, so people are able to come back and look at them. And in our last game, we had 13 scholarships made available. 13 scholarships were made available from the last game. The names, you can see what the nicknames are: PJ Sunil, God Dad, Roll Tide, Tees, Good News is Dead, T-Mac, Mr. Sun, Winners Win. And Tommy said, yes, you can see. And Tommy, welcome, Tommy. You'll be able to play tomorrow. I'm going to get you in the game tomorrow so you get a chance to play. And let your people down in South Africa have a chance to play as well. So Tommy will have you on tomorrow. We want you to see the game today. Evergreen. Congratulations, Evergreen, Chosen, Lil Smooth, Limitless, Lupe, Honeybee, Winners Win, Carousel, Bitcoin J, Winning Legs, Biz Queen, God Is, Town Person, TJ, Game Master, Spiffy, Candy, M3, Kiki. We have a lot of winners on today. Kiki, let's see who else is on here. Kiki, T Ruff, Sheila Patrick, and Don B. Sheila Patrick and Don B. These are all the names of all the players, all the people who are placing the Blessina to give blessings tonight. This is all the names for all the winners that are on here placing the Blessina tonight. Total tonight, we have a whopping 2,340 Blessina chips. 2,340 Blessina chips that are waiting for somebody to win and somebody to get a scholarship. These Blessinas are ways to go to work to get people out of extreme poverty. So the total amount of chips is 2,340 Blessinas ready to go to work. Each of the Blessinas goes to work to help a person out there somewhere in the world. And that gives a total of 100%, 2,340. It means that we'll be adding the 10%, 5 and 5 on both sides. We'll be adding Dreamers liquidity. We'll be doing a buy and burn. We're doing a buy and burn. Also, there'll be a market buy of Dreamers. There'll be a market buy on the Dreamers. Some of these things happen on screen, some happen off screen, but to give you an idea, so you see the breakdown. Price payout is 33%. That means that there's a whopping 694 chips available for price payout. In addition, for the scholarship program, that's $694.98 available for scholarship. So that means that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to benefit from scholarship, and people are benefiting from understanding the process here, blockchain, the lessons that we have today and every other day. Also, 4% is split amongst all the active Dream Suites. That's a pool. 10% goes to operation, and 10% for future tokenizations. Remember the second chance pool, we talked about this is how we do our tokenizations. Amazing process that works really well. Price payouts, so the winners, number 1, 2, and 3, all looking at $231.66, depending on if that is one winner or if winners split that number. If it's one winner tonight will get $231.66 available in chips people, so that we have a bunch of winners. And the exciting part here is that means that 33%, $694.98 is going to have 27 slots, 27 slots available for scholarships. 25 slots, so it's called 25.7 for a slot, right? And that's at a $27 number, which includes a scholarship for the person, and it includes some training fees and stuff like that in there to get them all the way through the process, right? So today we're going to have 25 people win on the scholarship side, and we're going to have some winners win on the spin side. So if everybody's ready to spin, let me know in the chat. Ready to spin, ready to spin. Let's get ready to spin. Let the game begin. Looking in the chat here to see who's ready to spin. And so just FYI, if people for some reason didn't see a name or number, maybe a form submitted a little bit late. Oh, if it's submitted, for sure, we will have you on our next game. Just remember, guys, we want to have all the forms submitted at the start, and we leave about 5-10 minutes available to make small edits and stuff like that. But forms will close pretty quickly once the game begins. And so let's go ahead and begin our spin. And one shuffle here for everybody here. All right, in the chat, are you ready? Are you ready? Put ready in the chat. Put ready, ready, ready. Yes, ready. 15 seconds. All right, so we go ahead for our first spin. That's number 10. Number 10. 1, 0, 10. Number 1, 0, 10. Check for number 1, 0, 10. If you are a winner, let us know that you are a winner. If you're a winner for number 10. So on the screen we have here is we have winners win. All right, so let me go ahead. Here's the confirmed winners. We have the confirmed winners today. You can see little dots in red right there. So that's one is God is, which is number 10. TJ is number 10 as well. TJ, number 10. Also, winners win. Winners win is number 10. So we have winners win, number 10. We have God is for number 10, and TJ for number 10. Those are the three winners that we have for our first spin. You guys were not playing around. First spin, and we got 3 people on there saying, we won, we won, we won. So congratulations. We have 3 winners on that first spin. So that means not only just 3 people won on our side, but also on Africa's side, we have winners that just won on Africa's side as well. We're doing it. But now we're ready for our next spin. Go ahead and shuffle it one more time, shuffle up the wheel one more time, and get the spin, and get the begin, and get the win. So we got a bunch of scholarships waiting for our spinners here. We got some winners winning with the winners here as well. So let's go ahead and spin one more time, get these numbers up. All right, 3, 2, 1, get ready to spin. $127, 127. Got 127, number 127. 127. Doesn't look like we have any 127 in this go around. No 127. Back to the wheel, back to the spin again. Back to spin again. Number 133. 133. Are you here? 133. We're gonna look for 133. We had 3 people on the first one, and 133 is escape from all by itself. And no one on 133. No one on 133. Next person up for the next win. We're going to see who the next one is. Spin the wheel again. Everybody, I know you sit on the edge of your seat. You're excited. You got your fingers crossed. Because, you know, not only you win, but people across the other side of the world win. This is the best possible game where everybody wins. Number 92. Number 92. I heard of Blessino. God is that God. Yes, God is. Blessino on 92. God is. Blessino on 92. Mr. God is. Second winner for the night. Congratulations. We got a big winner here. God is. Now God is on that number by himself. 92. God is. Congratulations. It's the only number we have here for that win. Congratulations. God is. God is, so you know, you got a big number coming to you here. I'll tell you what that number here is in a second. On your number 92, you got a big set of chips coming your way. God is helping a lot of people here today. That means now that congratulations, God. Congratulate God is. Like God is just got 231 chips. 231 chips. Man, he is providing scholarships all around the world, people to win. Congratulations to you, Mr. God is. Congratulations. Now, the good thing is that, like we said in the beginning, Since God is a blessing in this case, and we saw earlier that God is an investor. But it means now that Mr. God is means that God is able to do more blessings. He's able to bless more people. So God is able to bless more people. So congratulations on the winnings again. God is congratulations on the winnings. God is you got 231 chips plus 77. So today you got over 300 chips, 301 chips. Congratulations to God is. And we are off to the next spin. Congratulations again. Next spin. So winners will win. So roll back. Number 80. 80 is my lucky year. I hope we got a lucky number for somebody. My lucky year. Number 80. Do we have a winner? Do we have a winner? Chicken dinner. Do we have any winners? Any Blessino's coming on 80. Number 11. Lucky 11. Lucky 11. I believe we have a Blessino. Double check that number. I believe we got
Blessino.
Blessino. Wow. We got a whole bunch of Blessinos on that one. Let's bring them up here. We have Miss PJ. Miss PJ with an 11. Miss PJ, congratulations. Miss PJ with a number 11. We also have Winners Win. Winners Win with number 11 as well. Winners Win 11 as well. Congratulations to Winners Win. Also, we have Chosen. Chosen with number 11. We have Candy. Okay, and TJ. Make sure we got that in there as well. TJ 11. And Miss Candy 11. Wow, we got a lot of winners on 11. People must really, really love number 11. Congratulations to all the winners of number 11. I'll tell you the numbers again. The winners of number 11 is Miss Candy, number 11, Miss TJ, number 11. Ooh, look at that as well. Game Master also got number 11. Boy, everybody loves 11. So Candy 11, Game Master 11, TJ 11, Chosen 11, Winners Win 11, and PJ 11. Let's give a round of applause. Give congratulations to all the winners here. We got a bunch of winners for number 11. Seems like people love number 11. Congratulate all the winners here who won on number 11 tonight.
Congratulations.
And
All right.
thank you so much. Congratulations. And the showmaster taking tips and trips. Congratulations to all the winners. The showmaster is taking tips and chips. And so any additional chips we will take from you as well. Just kidding.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations. We got a lot of winners on today. Winners win. We got a lot of winners on today. Awesome. So we got a lot of people that get extra blessings tonight by winning the spin. Extra blessings tonight by winning this spin. So a lot of people here getting extra blessings and also giving extra blessings tonight as well. We have putting in the official winners here. Official winners. Remember here with our game, every single time that we spin, people get blessings, people get more blessings. But remember, even if your name wasn't called, every single person you see on here is now entered into our 1% drip, which means that every single person here is already in line to start to get your Blessinas back. Everybody's Blessinas are starting to come back to them every single day. Drip by drip, drop by drop, everybody's Blessinas are coming back to them every single day. So this is the space where people get a chance to win. You can bring your friends here, bring family here. This is a family game. This is a game that's a humanitarian-based game. Helps everybody around the world in terms of our target, which is helping people in Africa to be able to receive scholarships so people are able to find a path and chart a path out of extreme poverty into a very good position where they're able to be able to start businesses and do work, be able to connect all the way around the globe. Right? So numbers are up. Just make sure if we didn't miss anybody's number, you double check your numbers on the screen. But we're going to bring up the winners here for tonight. The 16th of April. These all got blessings and gave additional blessings. Here's the winning numbers. For the 16th of April, 2025. The number 10, we got the winner is Winners Win, and God is, and Miss T. Number 10, Winners Win, God is, and TJ. The prize that goes to them is 77 Blessinos each. 77 Blessinos for Winners Win, 77 for God is, and 77 for Miss TJ. Oh, see, Miss TJ got 2 winnings tonight. Congratulations, Miss TJ. Also, God is coming with a big whopping win all by himself. Mr. First, God is at 231 chips. That's number 92. Number 11, Miss PJ with 38.5 chips. Miss PJ, 38.5 chips. Winners Win. Oh, Winners Win won twice as well. Congratulations to Winners Win. Winners Win got 38.5 chips. 38.5 chips. Chosen, 38.5 chips. Congratulations to you as well, Chosen. And the Game Master, 38.5 chips. Game Master, 38.5 chips. And Miss Candy girl, you got 38.5 chips. Congratulations to you, Miss Candy. We've been seeing a lot of family and stuff in here, winning big in this circle, and also bringing a lot of blessings. What this also means, we also have a whopping 25 scholarships. 25 scholarships. This happened tonight on tonight's game. We want everybody to come and see the game so they understand the circle of blessings. They understand how by playing this game, we create winners that win everywhere. This is the best possible win. Players win by having more Blessinos. Scholarships win by having more people have scholarships. And all players get a 1% drip that gives you a second chance. So we create all winners on all sides. There's 3 wins that happen here. That's the only way we do things. So thanks today to Blessino Scholarship Game on April 16, 2025. Again, we're thrilled to announce there are 25 more scholarship slots that are now available for African youth to claim. These scholarships will open doors for people to learn about the world of AI and blockchain, helping them to step out of extreme poverty towards a brighter future. This is what you're making available, family and friends. It's what you're making available. There's nothing around the world that does this. And this is why we're not anything that people might think we are, because they don't provide scholarships. They're not giving people opportunity to get out of extreme poverty, and they're not helping them to learn about AI and blockchain. I want to say thank you to everyone who played and contributed to this amazing opportunity. So you understand you're not just playing, but you're making a real impact, real life change, and giving real life people real life blessings. So continue to keep the blessings going, continue to get the Blessinos growing, continue to get the scholarships growing. With that, I want to say congratulations and thank you everyone for your participation in our game tonight. And let's open up, have everybody say congratulations, thank you, and love everybody.
Everyone, all congratulations.
Congratulations. Winners. Everybody's a winner. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Wonderful. And if you enjoyed the game, say we love it. We enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the game, put it in the chat. Also say it on the graphic. Say it here. Enjoyed the game.
Enjoyed the game.
It was fun.
Have fun.
Did we have fun? Did we have fun?
Yes, we have. I have.
That's fun.